build your belief. The faith you are not going to build by running around and learning too many things too. Whatever little things that we are knowing, keep it. Don't let the doubt and the dirtiness to enter. Don't let the confusion to enter. These are very heavy days that we are entering into. These are very heavy days and heavy years that the world has never seen before. But like what we said before, still Muslims are filled with hope. Because everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a perspective. Everyone has a tongue. Everyone wants to speak according to their own minds or according to their own stomachs. No one is trying to speak from the awliya-Allah anymore. No one is trying to speak from the Prophet ﷺ anymore. Because they make Prophet and awliya-Allah into just books. They made them into books. They made Allah into just a book. They make Prophet into just a book. And awliya-Allah, they make them into just a book or just a figure. The guidance is taken away. We are living in very heavy days that the world has not seen before. And the Prophet ﷺ is not giving us too much hope. He is not saying 1400 years ago that when we enter into the age of Jababira, into the age of tyranny that we are entering in now, that every year is going to get better. He's not saying it. He's saying every day, every year, it is going to get worse and worse. And the only way that is going to get better is with the appearances of Mahdi alayhi salam. But I'm seeing so many people have so much hope. So where is this hope coming from? Hope to do what? With what kind of hope? From whom? So everyone has an opinion now. Of course, we are not wanting things to get worse. We want things to be as Allah likes. This is beyond good or bad, hope or unhope. This is as Allah and His Prophet want. Alayhi salatu wassalam. And subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Jalla wa ala has put that knowledge into the mouth of His Habibullah, into the heart of His Habibullah alayhi salatu wassalam, to tell us what to expect, when, and what to do. We reach to those days that the believer must be more awake. The believer looks with the nur of Allah, he must be more awake. He cannot be more sleeping. Islam is not an apocalyptic religion, meaning is not saying, oh, world is going to end. When? Next year. Year didn't come. Oh, next year, next year, next year. No, it is not. A believer believes that his world may end at any time, but he works as if this world is going to last forever. This is Hadith Sharif. That the Prophet ﷺ says, work for this world as much as you're going to live in this world. And work for the Akhirat as much as you're going to live in the Akhirat. But nowadays I'm seeing scholars are even taking that Hadith Sharif to twist it and to give an opposite meaning to it. Saying, work in this world as long as you're going to live in this world. You're going to live in this world short time, so you must work very hard because you're going to go soon. Work in the Akhirat as long as you're going to be in the Akhirat. Ahirah is one forever, so relax. You don't have to run. This is the complete opposite meaning of what Prophet ﷺ is saying. But the balance can only be reached through the wisdom and through the sohbat of the Prophet ﷺ, that he's saying, even if you know that the world is going to end tomorrow, and your job it is to plant a date tree, and date trees take 40 years for it to come to fruits, to fruition. It says, plant the date tree. So the believer knows that he is a prisoner between two breaths, that his life can end at any time. But he works for this world for the sake of Allah. He runs for this world for the sake of Allah. But all the signs of the Ahir Zaman have reached to us. And it's supposed to give us more faith. Why does it give us more faith? All the signs of the Ahir Zaman, it has appeared, and it should give the believer more faith. Why should it give us more faith? Because we know that Haqq is going to prevail. Haqq is going to win, not Batil. Because the signs of the Ahir Zaman is showing the evil that is going to come, but it is not going to say, it is not saying that the evil is going to last. The evil is going to end. Because if you are not looking for the signs of the Ahir Zaman and you're not praying for Mahdi alayhi salam, that means you're supporting this evil shaitanic system and you want it to continue forever. And so many in the appearances of religion or spirituality is supporting that. They don't want anything to change. They want things to continue. But this whole system in this dunya, it is evil. If the awliya Allah, if the Prophet ﷺ has warned us about the evil of this dunya 1400 years ago, in the Dar al-Islam, when there was a Khalifa, when there was Shariat, when there was justice, when there were Muslims praying and making a zikr and doing everything correctly, still they are saying this dunya, it is evil, it is an enemy, run away from it. Imagine what they're going to say about this dunya now. If we are not warning the people, then what are you doing? Now we start to understand what it means to be an inheritor of the Prophet ﷺ, what it means to come from his lineage. It is just not to claim that so-and-so is coming from the lineage of the Prophet, so-and-so is the grandson, so-and-so is this and that. Titles, it doesn't mean anything. It is the work that is going to show. And Shaykh Effendi, Shaykh Abdul Karim al-Kibrisiya Rabbani, Sahib al-Saif, Hazrat Ali has always been concentrating on that. It is the work. He didn't care about titles. People come and go. So many people, one day they say, we love you, we sacrifice everything for you. Next day they leave. They betray. That is a nature of the ego. Some who said, we are always going to be here, never running away after Shaykh Effendi passed, and they go. That's okay. That is also a nature of the ego. What are we doing here? All of us that we are still here. What are we doing? How are we preparing? How are we cleaning ourselves up for the appearances of Mahdi alayhi salam? We're still filled with so much jealousy in your hearts. So many of you. You're still filled with so much arrogance and hatred. You're still filled with stubbornness and being very busy with things that don't concern us. busy with fitna non-stop, busy taking story from here to there, spreading. Busy with laughing too much that your heart becomes like a rock. That the Prophet ﷺ is saying, don't laugh too much. Because excessive laughter, laughing too much, will make your hearts to become very hard like a rock. That means you stop caring. You stop caring. What do you care about? Something funny. You just care for something funny. That's the time you're going to become alive. It's not funny, you don't care. And you only care for something funny. It hurts other people, so what? It's funny. This is one of the sicknesses everyone is suffering from these days. That they're only looking for something that is going to entertain them. They're coming to zikr, it must entertain me. They're coming for sohbat, it must entertain me. It must be interesting. If it's not interesting, not entertaining me, why I should go? So everything becomes a show now. We're seeing so many hadras, they become show. So many zikrs, they become a show. So many sohbats, they become a show now. Especially with the passing of Shaykh Effendi, the show becomes worse and worse. It becomes very cheap. Gypsies can put up better show than that. This is not what we are about. Inshallah Rahman. We must be busy with cleaning ourselves. The month of Rajab is entering. Not just to sit and to say Allah. We are entering into the month of Allah. You're not busy with your work. You're not busy with your responsibility. You're not busy getting rid of your bad characteristics. You're not busy with Allah. What are you busy with? Malayani and gossip. And pulling the curse of Allah. If you think your heart is not going to be soft, if you think your heart is going to be very hard, and you're not getting rid of all these wrong characteristics, you think that time we're going to even come close to Mahdi alayhi salam. This is our work here. We should, I should, everyone should. First to myself, then to any one of you, and to every one of you who wants to listen. We should be busy with cleaning ourselves. Clean ourselves. Think clean thoughts about people, about things. Think how dirty we are. How dirty you are, think how to clean that. Don't be busy looking, especially for people's dirtiness, and being busy to opening it up and spreading. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is covering. Curse comes to the one who opens it. These days, doesn't matter. Men, women, used to be. We say women like to talk too much. No, men and women talking. Same. Men become worse. It's not our business. Don't pull the curse of Allah in these days of Ahir Zaman. That time, if we are doing everything correctly, but our tongue is going to betray us, everything will be cancelled. Shaykh Effendi has mentioned so many times, it is very easy for the women in tasawwuf, in spirituality, to rise to high stations. Because just by the nature of their creation, if they live properly, Not doing even anything extra. There is so much nur and so much light and so much progress that they can make. A woman who is pregnant is being surrounded 24 hours by angels. These days they chase away the angels and they bring shaitans to come. That's another matter. If she is going through childbirth, she already reached to the level of sainthood. If she dies in that, she dies as a martyr. That is, she dies as a martyr, a shaheed. The way that she is serving the children or the husband or the house, it cannot compare the service to the level of worship that she does. So just by the basic responsibility of a woman, very high you can reach the spirituality. You mix into that, you put into it your zikr, you put into it your stepping on your ego, you put into it the sohbat and other amals and ibadahs that you put, very, very, very easy. But it is also very easy for them to fall because of this, the tongue. Wrong word they say, everything cancels, they come back down again. Tasatur, we mentioned. Tasatur is not just to wear a hijab and to say, I am modest. The modesty has to come also from your behavior. What's the point of covering yourself up if you're going to do everything that women who don't cover themselves up do? What is the point? Nowadays, whole world has gone crazy. They see a woman in hijab saying, I want to do anything that women not in hijab can do. I want to do it. Whole world is supporting. Tasatur means to be modest, to be covered, not to put yourself in the eyes of the world, that the world, when they look, they will take away your spirituality. It's not only that, it is to be modest in your behavior, to be modest in your thinking, to be modest in your attitude. What's the point of wearing a hijab, wearing a burqa, wearing a niqab? But you are busy going around and wanting to understand and to know things that is not for you, especially other people's business. That's not being tasatur. That's not having that quality. Men today, worse becoming. Worshipping the women. We must be careful. Because you may say and you may claim, we may claim that we are not, but are you sitting and watching and understanding? If we are going to be careful. We cannot be making that much kind of mistakes. This is the age of fitna. Don't be ahli fitna. This is the age of confusion. Don't make confusion. Run away from confusion. If you see confusion coming, run away from it. If you hear confusion, turn your face. Block your ears. Run away from it. Don't be busy with it. Otherwise, those who make confusion, Prophet ﷺ is saying, confusion, it is sleeping. Don't wake it up. Curse of Allah comes to those who wake it up. This is for me and for you. Fatiha.